Hello, exciting sport lovers. Welcome again to another awesome edition of Higgs Code. Now, we're discussing the match review between Arsenal versus Burnley. Now, Arsenal had just, in fact, they have one hand on the trophy, waiting for the Man City game against Bournemouth tomorrow to see if actually they are going to put the second hand on the trophy or they have to wait to the last day of the Premier League, which is this weekend. Congratulations to Arsenal because at a point in time like this, all that is important is 3 points, grind results. Yes, I was not impressed with the game, and I could understand Arteta ideology because once you get to the latter end of the Premier League, all that is important, like I said earlier on, is grind result, 3 points. The goal came from Kai Havertz. Now, Kai Havertz has, should we say, he has repealed Arsenal the 60, 65 million pounds which they give to Chelsea. Kai Havertz won Chelsea the Champions League 2021. That decisive goal is scored against Manchester City. So, could we say that Harvard have scored the goal that helped Arsenal to leave the Premier League? Tomorrow will tell, all this weekend will tell. Let's dive straight to the match talking point. Yes, I knew Arsenal is going to win this game. The issue I have is what's going to be the goal margin. That was the issue I had. And Premier League is a very, very fun league. Sometimes these teams that don't have anything to play for, they come and they do some spoiler. Arteta is actually giving his vote of thanks to the Arsenal fans. This is the last game they are playing in the Emirates for the season. So it's most likely that, like I said, tomorrow will tell, all this weekend will tell. Because if Manchester City did not get anything less than win against Bournemouth, Arsenal have won the trophy. If they win against Bournemouth, then the last day will tell. That goal that came from Kai Havertz, Arsenal, they decided to resume their set piece header. Beautiful. And there are still some grays, at least some rules are favoring Arsenal now because that stunt that Kai Havertz showed on Ugo, I was thinking that that is a high foot and you showing your studs, which is against the rules of the Premier League. But they said as long as there is not enough force, is the reason why Val didn't give a red card. But on another day, Val can decide to say because, excuse me, we've seen a lot of call that Val do that all they needed to do, they'll just show a still picture. They will not want to understand what precede and after. They will just show a still picture. So when they call the ref to the monitor, the ref just go look at, they will pause it. From a still picture, the ref will come and give his decision. But this time around, like I said, it favored Arsenal this week. Just like last week, favored Arsenal again. And when the stars are beginning to roll in your favor like this, it's just taking that yes, most likely you're going to win the trophy because now it has become Arsenal to lose. Can Manchester City give them a run that no, we still have to stretch you to the last day of the league? We'll see. But congratulations to Arsenal. Now they have 5 points ahead of Manchester City. So Arsenal, kudos to you guys. At least the long wait is gradually being over. The long wait since 2004. Kudos to them. Tell me your take on the game concerning this very, very match. League is gradually coming to an end. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Let's go.